Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. This is another healthy discussion, and we're going to talk about MrBeast. But this video, I'm going to make a lot of different angles for this video because it actually reveals a lot. See, one thing I notice about videos, right? It paints more. They say a picture paints 1,000 words, right? I think a video paints millions of words. Let me repeat. Smash that like button if you agree. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video. Let's get it. Once again, a picture paints 1,000 words, right? A video will then paint how many words? Millions and billions of words, because what's a video? A video is simply a bunch of pictures, right? But let's talk about MrBeast, because now they're canceling his channel. For what? They probably gonna cancel my channel too, because we're gonna use this money to help the people, to let the people know what's going on, and to make sure that they're aware and spread real information, not misinformation. So yeah, but it's all good. It's nothing new where that came from. But he built 100 wells in Africa, in different parts of Africa. Now they're canceling him for building wells in Africa. Well, I don't see that it's a problem him building these wells in Africa. But let me show you a quick little synopsis of his video so you can see. Got to do the visuals. That's MrBeast right there. That's MrBeast. $100. Boom. Okay. So, and I'm gonna leave the link down below. Go check the video out. Go check the video out. Go check the video out. Donate, whatever you have to do, because this is for a good cause. But I wanted to let you know why he's been scrutinized for this. See, he's been scrutinized because, see, the world don't understand what's going on. You know, you never needed the government to do anything for you. The government is a business. Let me repeat. It's a big business. You never needed them to do anything for you. But they're trying to make sure that you're codependent on them, because that's their business module, dependency. The fact that it costs about $3,000 roughly to build a well that runs water and can feed a village up to, I believe these 100 wells made sure clean water was available to over 500,000 Africans. The thing is, Africa has its government, right? America has its government, right? Africans don't own Africa. Jamaicans don't own Jamaica. Making a point to say that businesses own these countries, these continents, not the actual people. Let me repeat. Businesses own these content. But let me tie the knot. This shows light to say, all these black people with money, right? Why can't you fix the problem? Somebody else had to come into your community and fix the problem. Now, I'm grateful for that. At least someone identified the problem. But it goes to show that, hey, you can get up and you can do the same thing. Why can't you do the same thing? Also, this threatens the government. See, the government, when they're threatened, they use their power. They own and run everything, right? This threatened the government. Why? Because people are realizing we put you in power for what? Did you abide by your promises that you supposedly ran by? No. So what this highlights is that you no longer need the government. Shh. Don't tell anyone. But I always thought this. I never relied on them for anything. Don't tell anyone. You don't need the government. This is, to me, this is a government institution, schools. Another government institution, indoctrination camps, is churches, right? So they're telling you to do these things that's in their best interest. That's not really in your best interest or the best interest for your culture or people. This is one reason why I don't follow the culture. I'll make a video about that too. I don't follow the culture because the things that we celebrate lead us closer to death at an accelerating rate. Let me repeat, the things that we celebrate is an accelerating rate to death, which is out of my purpose. Like, I know I'm going to die anyway. I already accepted that. That's inevitable. But while I'm on earth, we got to do something for the people. We must do something for the people. So if it takes MrBeast, a philanthropist, to create water. See, I come from Jamaica. And I come from the countryside. I'm going to give you a little personal story. And we, generally speaking, if you don't have ties to America or ties to some money, then you have to catch rainwater. Rainwater isn't the best water, still water. You have infections, you have bacteria in it, all types of things. People boil it off and still drink it, cook with it, clean with it, take a bath with it, wash your clothes with it, XYZ. Now, if you have some money, right, or if you have some type of outside link, right, what happens is that these black tanks that they use, right, they filter the water. So a certain family have it and a certain family don't. The thing about Jamaica is that it's more community based. If one person cooking, we all eating. So if you got some clean water up the street, we're going up the street to get your water. You might need some soap down the street. It's more community based because you have to link together in order to what? Survive. I never thought life is about survival. It's actually about thriving. But some point in your life, you have to go from one level to the next, from survival level to the thriving level. And everybody reach this milestone at different points in their life. Not down talking to anyone. But let's continue with the story. I think, so that's how we would survive in order to then thrive. So the fact that he did this to African nations and the governments, the people who's governing Africa, that's in power in Africa, why didn't they do this? Okay, you got parts of Nigeria. Nigerians don't own Nigeria. I'm saying it to say, they don't want the problem fixed. Why? I told you, problems create profits. So MrBeast, to me, he's a direct threat. He's a direct threat to the entire system. And it's going to be more people that come about exposing what's going on, because we just want the people to be aware of what's going on. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. They ridiculing him. They saying, oh, you use Africans in order to get up. But it's like, and he recorded what took place. But how is he going to get the money to then pay? You have to record, feed it to the machine. When the machine prints out the profit, the input is the video, the output is the profit. He then used the profit for philanthropy to help others. What's wrong with that? As a man, that's respectful. Now, it took another race of people to do it. So some people are going to say he's racist for this, racist for that. But why couldn't the black people do it for the black people? Why did it have to take someone outside their race in order to do it? You should be asking yourself that question. This man not racist for it. And if you think so small, it's like the world's not about racism. That's a concept that was created to divide. It's actually about classism, the money, your resources, and what do you plan on doing with it? You can't take it with you anyway. Like the man said, he don't plan on taking none of this money with him anyway. He's going to rebuild. He's going to do what the government can't do. He's one of the highest paid YouTubers in the world, and he's using his money for good. It's your choice. You either use it for good or use it for bad. We know that the government don't really have your interests, so obviously they're using it for their own intent. We know that In order to change the world, you have to do it peer-to-peer. Just like with cryptocurrency, that's what's happening. That's why the bank's crashing. It's damn near like we're in end times. The bank's crashing, the school's crashing, the market's crashing, everything is crashing, everything is changing, everything is being re-engineered, revalued. He just shed light to let you know you don't need them anymore. Tic-tac-toe, they have to go. Put an X through them and a line through them. Smash that like button if you agree. Leave them comments down below. I want to know. What you think about MrBeast? I thought this was beastie after all. And people are going to say, well, someone in our culture need to do it. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of things to do. But we all know the people at the top in our culture, you can only do but so much if you're getting paid. At the end of the day, someone's signing your check. If you ain't make the money daily out of thin air, and you doing things with sponsorships and XYZ, somebody signed your check. Therefore, it's things you can and you cannot talk about. Smash that like button if you agree. Obviously, he could talk about what he want to talk about, but he's still on YouTube. MrBeast didn't make YouTube. His community did. But he himself didn't make YouTube. So, you violated, you get canceled. But that goes to show what type time we are on. Do you really have the freedom of speech or no? Leave the thoughts down below. Do you really think you could talk about what you really want to talk about? The news media can, but you can't. What would they do that at? You know? So I thought this act was honorable. I thought this act needs to be recognized. I think this act needs to be promoted. People need to be aware of this. Because one of my plans was, with the money that I have, to fix up Jamaica the best ability that I can. Like I say, Jamaica don't own Jamaica. They think that they run it, but they don't run nothing at all. We know who runs Jamaica. The Chinaman runs Jamaica. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. The Chinaman runs Jamaica. So if you don't understand the politics, the Chinaman runs Jamaica. Also, Britain and the royals run Jamaica. What you think? The royal family runs Jamaica. If I'm lying, look, I'm lying right now. I'm lying. Everything I said is not the truth. Look it up yourself. Don't rely on me for the information. Look it up yourself. And then when you connect the dots, then you say, you know what? He's really talking about what he's really talking about. He's talking some truth here. If you don't like the truth, go to school. If you don't like the truth, stay in church. If you don't like it, stay in your house. Don't come outside if you don't like the truth. Because that's the only thing that I'm holding on to set me free. I don't care what else happened. That's what we're banging over here, the truth. The truth is the truth, and it is what it is, and that's what we're leaning on. So give the man credit when credit is due. He did justice. He made sure that people had drinking water. 500,000 people in Africa. Why ain't nobody else do it? We worried about outer space and everything else, instead of worried about what's going on in our land. Us running to outer space isn't going to change anything, because guess what? Your principles travels with you. So that's not really going to change nothing. What's going to change something is what we're doing here on Earth. We got to change this first before we decide to go anywhere else to change it. Smash that like button if you agree. But go check his video out. I thought this was beast mode. I thought this was beastie. I thought this was worth recognizing. And it's going to have a lot of controversy behind it. Now Donald Trump is commenting on it. Why? Because he's into politics. He knows that this is a direct threat to his business model. Because he's into government. And if you tell people they don't need the government, right? Then the end times is obviously here. But we're not promoting fear. We're not doing any of these things. We're just promoting awareness. And right now, give the man a round of applause. Sending the man flowers while he's here right now. Go check him out. Because I thought that was honorable. Forget what you think. How did it help the people? How do you plan on helping the people? Or you plan on misleading them just for your own interests? That's what most people are doing. That's why the teacher don't want the students to be better than them. Smash that like button if you agree. The teacher don't want the students to be better than them. Why? Because eventually you're going to have to teach. Information is supposed to be shared. It's not supposed to be held. I never got that part. It's supposed to be shared. Why? Because when you really think about it, you can't take nothing with you anyway. So revert back to that. And once you think, you be like, dang, why am I being so selfish? Why I don't want the person to know what I know? Why I don't want the person to know my source? Why I can't take the teacher? Why I can't take the students to become the teacher? Why am I threatened? Because now he's a teacher and now it's a little bit competition. Competition is good for the soul. Last time I've checked. Keeps you strong, keeps you bold, keeps you gold. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. And remember, positivity over negativity always. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Another healthy discussion. Boom.